Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our program episode on the virtue of thinking well of others in Islam. And joining me today, my guest Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum, Ahmed.
Wa alaikum assalam, Hussein. Thank you for having me today.
It's our pleasure. So let's start by the first question. How can thinking well of others help us strengthen our relationships with Allah and His creation?
Okay. When we think well of others, we follow the example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who taught us to have a positive mindset towards others. This helps us to become closer to Allah, who loves people who are kind and respectful to others, and have moral character. Additionally, it enables us to strengthen our relationships with other people and create a more harmonious and peaceful society.
That's a great point. So, what are some practical tips for cultivating a positive mindset towards others in our daily lives?
So we can start by consciously focusing on people's positives rather than their flaws. And instead of making assumptions based on our basis or limited understanding, we must put ourselves in their place and try to understand their thoughts. Even if we don't agree with them or don't understand what they're doing, it's still important to treat them with kindness.
Yeah, that's very true. So, what are some of the benefits and blessings of thinking well of others in Islam?
Okay, when we think well of others, we create an atmosphere of love and company that attracts blessings and goodness from Allah. We also build our character and have a better chance of getting rewarded in the afterlife. In addition, thinking well of others can help us to avoid conflicts and misunderstandings and create a more positive and peaceful environment for ourselves and those around us.
That's a beautifully saying. So, how can we deal with the negative thoughts or assumptions about others that arise to our minds?
Okay, we should try to carry these thoughts and replace them with more positive ones and remind ourselves about the virtue of thinking well of others and how it aligns with Islamic teachings. We can also seek refuge in Allah from negative thoughts and make dua for guidance to overcome them.
That's a great advice. And how can thinking well of others lead to increased compassion and empathy towards others, especially those in need?
Okay, when we have a positive mindset towards others, we're more likely to feel their pain and suffering and be motivated to help them. Furthermore, we're more likely to show kindness and generosity, which are fundamental principles of Islam. We can strengthen our relationship and our brotherhood through this.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some examples from the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that demonstrates the importance of thinking well of others?
Okay, so we can say that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated the importance of thinking well of others in many ways throughout his life. One notable example is when he forgave his enemies after the conquest of Mecca. Although they had previously harmed him and his companions, he showed the best in their intentions and showed them mercy, which ultimately helped to bring about peace.
Absolutely. And finally, how can we use the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as a guide for thinking well of others?
Okay, we can learn from the Prophet's life and teachings about being kind to others. For example, he taught us to be kind and respectful to others and acknowledge the best in others. We can also follow his example to ask for forgiveness and correction when we misbehave with others.
That's an excellent point to end on. Thank you so much for joining me today, Ahmed, and sharing your insights on virtue of thinking well of others in Islam.
You're welcome, Hussein. It was my pleasure to be here.